Both big sports towns, and in Munich, it's European football. Bayern Munich is the big team there, and in Pittsburgh, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers, American football. One of the things I realized in living in Munich was I had a real sense of the German culture and tradition and history, and that's something I really, really enjoyed getting to know and experience. And Pittsburgh also has a real sense of its own history. It was a very important city for many, many years for industry, but also for culture, and the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra has been a big part of that. Well, in 2006, I moved to Germany, to Munich, to study, and I was studying for a few years at the Munich Conservatory of Music, and playing solo concerts in Germany and France, around Europe, as well as a lot of chamber music. I had a string quartet there for a few years before I left Europe. And my musical activity in Europe was a real mixture of a lot of things. It was solo performances, recitals, concertos of orchestra, as well as chamber music concerts with my string quartet and other ensembles. And while I was over there, I was doing a lot of international violin competitions. So that was a real challenge for me and a way of getting my career going. I was approached, I guess, a year ago now by the Pittsburgh Symphony, and they asked whether I was interested in trying out for the open position of concertmaster. And of course, I knew the Pittsburgh Symphony by reputation and was very interested in that opportunity to try out for the position. I didn't have any expectations that it would work or not, but I came into the process very open-minded, and it went very well. Well, Manfred Honeck is really a wonderful person and a wonderful musician, and that's a rare combination, that you have a maestro who's also so caring about all of the members of the orchestra on a personal level. That's really special. And musically, he's very exciting to work with. He really is a very passionate musician and puts his full conviction into any piece he's working on with the orchestra. So it's very exciting to work with him, and also in performance he always gives great concerts. In addition to working the orchestra well in rehearsal, the concerts are always something special, I believe. Well, we'll be taking some of the greatest pieces that there are in the orchestral repertoire. We'll be performing Mahler's Second Symphony and Dvorak New World Symphony, and a particular mention is the Mozart Requiem, which of course is well known to many people, but Manfred Honeck has a special version that he's created that gives a sense of Mozart's state when he was composing it, and is in some ways the funeral that Mozart never had. So the piece is incorporated with readings interspersed in between movements, and I think I haven't had the chance to play it yet, but from what I hear, it's a really, really powerful musical and artistic statement. I'm really looking forward to playing that on tour. The Pittsburgh Symphony is, of course, well known in the U.S. and also around the world for its quality of performance. And one of the things that I think makes it special is the history. We've had an incredible list of maestros over the ages, from William Steinberg to Andre Previn, Loren Mizell, Maris Janssens, and now Manfred Honeck. It's hard to get a list like that. And the symphony just has a real history of excellence. And if I may add a personal note, I found out actually shortly after I'd been hired to come here as concertmaster that my great-grandfather actually played in the Pittsburgh Symphony over 100 years ago. So I have also a personal sense of history with this orchestra, which is very nice.